Hey Courtney, this is Paul Heck with Grassfire Digital Marketing here in Fayetteville, and I just wanted to send you your video of your website audit that just shows you some things that you can do to boost yourself up in the search rankings and get your company found more online and get some more calls coming your way. I know you guys do several different things. I'm going to focus on fence, and we'll also look at some other keywords that your guys are being found for, just so you can see where those are ranking right now and how you can maybe improve those things. So one thing that we look at is the content on your website. It needs to be 1,500 words minimum. It needs to be keyword rich. It needs to be something that Google is going to crawl and with their algorithm and show that you guys are the authority for deck building, fence building, and all of these keywords in Northwest Arkansas that people are actually searching for. You guys have a great looking site. Your logo is awesome. I love it. But one thing I do see is that you're just lacking in content. And so that's going to be in the words. It's going to be in getting some keywords in some of the background photos or some of these photos. But content is king, still is, and we definitely want to see more content on your website so that you can be found for Google. So it's 1,500 words minimum. It's keyword rich. The second thing are backlinks. These are other websites that are linking to yours. And when somebody clicks on somebody else's website and it says, fence building or fence builder, Northwest Arkansas or Fayetteville, then that link comes to your site and passes that power from one site to another in Google's eyes. The third thing are citations. These are all of the online directories out there that you can list your name, address, and phone number, all of the same, in the same format on all of these sites. You want to do that so you can really just surpass your competitors on how many they are actually being listed for. Now looking at where you guys are right now, Fence Company, Springdale AR, I typed that in. It's one of the higher search volume terms in this area. And you can see that Fence Co. is ranking high here. Superior Fence and Rail is ranking high down in the map or the organic section. And then Fence Co. and Modern Fence and Privacy Fence Inc. are all ranking in the map section. One of these things that you can do, the citations really help this. Google reviews help this, your ranking here, but then also just optimizing your Google business profile with the right keywords in your description, keywords in the photos that you post. All of these things are super important in Google's eyes for them to show you guys as one of the strongest companies in the area. So if you're in this section right here in one of these three positions and you're in the top three positions in the organic section, you look really strong online. You're going to get a lot more calls from that. Looking at some of your competitors on the fencing side, Bill's Fence with fenceco.net. They have some content on their site. It's not a whole lot. They just have enough that they are, currently beating out their competitors. If you look at Superior Fence and Rail, again, they've got, some keywords on their site that actually show, fence and fence and rail might be a keyword, or fence Northwest Arkansas, things like that. So now if I dig into this program called AHREF that shows me, I've got beardeddex.com shown in here. It shows me how strong your website is, how many keywords you're being found for, what kind of referring domains are coming from the backlinks that you do have. Looks like you guys have a fairly new site. You guys are ramped up really quick, in that 1 year time, added a lot of backlinks and stuff, and then, maintained kind of steady right there. And what that shows me is that, that's reflected in this strength right here. You guys are doing, a decent amount of backlinking and stuff, and then that's helping you maintain some strength in Google's eyes. I could dig into the referring domain and see just how strong those are, and then into the organic keywords, which I've got pulled up. And I'll show you where you are. So you're ranking number 1 for deck builders in Northwest Arkansas. That's great. Concrete patio Arkansas, you're ranking number 2. These are really, really good things. Let's see, deck builders in Northwest Arkansas, you're ranking number 7. You dropped 5 places on that. Concrete contractor Arkansas, you're ranking number 11. So there's a couple that you're doing really well in, and there's a lot that you're doing just so-so or could really do a lot to improve that and go after some of these additional search terms. So what I like to do is find as much volume of, if it's 50, 50, 50, 40, 30, 100 here and there. I'm trying to get like 2,000 searches added up onto your site with those keywords so that you can get a small percentage of all of that search and get more calls coming in. If I come up here and I type in fence just to see where you're ranking on a term that includes fence. So NWA Fence Company, you're in position 30. You're on page 3 of Google, never going to be seen there. Fence Company Springdale AR, 40 searches a month. You're in position 50. Fence Company Springdale AR without the comma, another 40 searches a month. So you can see there's another, probably 150 searches per month, maybe more, that you could be found for on the fence side of things if you want to go after that type of work. Now looking at the profile for Superior Fence and Rail, you can see their profile is a 35 on their domain rating and a 6 on their URL rating. They're getting some strength coming from their main homepage, not just this back Rogers Fence Company page. And their keywords are reflected in that. They've got a few keywords that are reflected Rogers Fencing, and only one referring domain. So this company is easily surpassable on the fence side for the Rogers term. If you look at fenceco.net, 74 keywords. They've got 155 referring domains coming from 1.4 or 1,400 backlinks. And they've got a pretty strong profile. So this is a little bit harder company to beat. Looking at their keywords, they've got Fence Company Springdale AR. They are in position 3 for that. With the comma, position 3 again. Fencing Northwest Arkansas, position 3. And then they have probably, kind of come off of their SEO effort and are starting to lose the traffic and the ranking for, the Rogers and Bentonville area. So there's a lot of volume that is available to you guys if you want to go after that type of work. Now looking at the third thing, there's citations. So these are your online directories. This is just an example of what I do. This is a company down in Fort Smith that, it has a gym, and, what does it look like against their competitors? So this company had 14 citations. Their competitors had anything from the high teens to the high 20s. And so what we want to do is go add another 100 on that so that we can just totally dominate and be ahead of these other competitors all of the time. They're always playing catch up to us. Just in summary, you got a great looking site. There's definitely things that I would add to it content-wise that picks up all of that search volume. You guys could just totally just blow away your competition and get as much work as you wanted to right now from what I see, just from looking at your competitors. And I'd love to talk to you further about your business, how you guys are trying to grow, how you guys want to keep moving up in the next few years. So please reach out to me. I hope that the website audit was useful and informative. You can reach me at 479-326-7899 or send me an email. Just let me know what you thought about the video, and I'd love to talk to you soon. Thanks.